guys? We're with a new banger video today.
No. We don't do that no more, bro.
What?
We don't do that no more.
Oh, my fault. I hate it that I don't have one, but the real reason is because it got copyright claimed. So, intros out of there. Think of the past. We're on to a whole new, better thing. Getting right to the content, like right now. Yeah. The thing about games is that it's been here for a good minute. The generation before me, I'm 18, they grew up on the foundation of games. We grew up on the good, I want to say around the greatest time of gaming up until now. Good little portion, right? But I feel like that's a problem in the sense that we've seen the greatest games has been the peak of gaming up until the downfall roller coaster of games. And the thing is that not that games are bad. Whoa, no. Elden Ring, God of War, they're great. There's good games out there. Don't get me wrong. But for the most part, let's really be honest now. Let's not cap. Games are getting a little bit more dry, you know. There's not enough seasoning on it, not enough. Because like before, right? Before in the past, so many different features. You got like a 2K. You got so many different maps. There's NFL Street. So many different flavors of games. It could be on the same topic. You just so many different things, competitors. Now it's not that many. It's really not. You know, you'll find yourself wondering, what game I'm going to play today? Am I going to grind away at this game, or am I going to play this pay-to-win game, or what am I going to do? I wish I had the answer to the what am I going to do. I kind of do. Sure, you watch on Twitch and on TikTok. But I think I found the key point as to why games don't feel as good as they used to. And hear me out. You ready? It's because quality over quality. Hear me out and really let this sink in a little bit. The better a game looks, think about recent times, your newest games, newest CODs, newest stuff like that, they get released, bugs. Of course a game gets released and there's bugs in it. That's normal. You wouldn't, you know. But is that really normal though? Have we made that a norm? I mean, because back in the in the past there was bugs, but not as many, right? Because here's the thing: game developers are now having to focus most of their time on how good a game looks. We're trying to make this game look as VR real life as possible. And so, if we do that, if we put our attention towards that, we don't have a good quality game. Think about it. Think about the trope, like in the new God of War. And the last one, you can rank all the way up. Boom. This is a sequel that just came out. You're telling me I have to regrind all the upgrades I have? Come on. And then there'll be other mini games that's gone because they want to make the game look nice or make a game look polished, when physics-wise and gameplay-wise is not up to par. But the thing is, we're such in a drought that what other choice do we have than to accept it? And here's the thing, right? If you watch this video, I want you to come away or at least think about something that I talked about in this video. And there's at least 4 things that I want you to think about when you leave this video. And here goes topic number 1. The loss of devs in certain game categories, in the sense that skating games. The only skating game we heard about was the team that's making Skate 3. There's no other game. Tony Hawk American Wasteland. Perfect. I love that game. How many times I've beat that game? At least 10. I still have the console CD disc. I have 360 in my closet right now. I love it. 2D platforming games. It's been a minute since those games been around. And the thing is, not that they're bad. It's just we've focused our attention more towards 3D games, arcade games, Centipede, Pong. Yeah, it looks, basic, but it's a game at the end of the day. Put a little bit of new tech on it, and boom, you have a whole new game, whole new something. Creativity. We got to use it somehow. And we can use that towards games or things, ideas that we had in the past, and just make it newer. Boom, you have a new game. And here comes for topic number 2. There's little to no competitors in some game scenes. Like, let's take Madden, for example. My gosh. Madden, everybody knows Madden sucks. But is there another football game? Not at all. It was NFL Street, you had different games. Even Madden 12, at least that was great. But there's no competitor, so Madden, they can make a horrible game all they want. People say, oh, I don't want to play it, but at the end of the day, that's the only football game you can play. Let's take 2K. That's 2K. Wasn't the one NBA Live? Where is that one? That left the scene a minute ago. Why? Because it just couldn't keep up. They said they were going to release a new one, but even that new one, it won't be able to keep up. Let's take DBD, for example, too. Let's have a game like that. The thing is, not only is DBD isn't... It's a game, okay? Let's really be honest. But it has really no competition. I mean, there's some people who try to, hype it up, but they usually last for a week or maybe even a month. But there's no really long-term competitors. That's a big problem, because with no competitors, you can make any game you want. You make it as trash as you want. Then you make it, just release it, just rush it out there. Because why? I mean, you have no pressure to make a game good, and that's what made games good in the past, was pressure. But now that that's gone, well, they're making money. You think they care? I'll be honest, I wouldn't care. I'm lying. For topic number 3 that ties into number 2, the thing is that these games that have no competitors, or that even do have competitors, they're just not as big. They're getting repetitive. They just do the same thing and the same thing. They might change up 1 or 2 things. So let's take Overwatch. I get it. PvP, that's going to take forever. Come out next year. I'm definitely going to play that. But it's the same game. Literally the same game. Assassin's Creed. Black Flag was great, probably one of the greatest ones. Origins was pretty good. After that, it dropped off significantly. The same game, it's the same game, it's the same game. And even the long-term one that does have players, but we all know this for a fact, Minecraft has been the same game since it's released, just with different updates, but it's the same game. The goal's the same. There's really nothing. It's just new textures, 1 or 2 new mobs, like Terraria. That was the competition for Minecraft, but more people play Minecraft because, I mean, it's Minecraft. Let's be honest. Let me not rag the people too much. Let me give the devs something to look forward to. Some good points. Good point. Good one-off games. Like, my gosh. Like, a good one-off game is perfect. You don't have to have a sequel after sequel after sequel. You don't have to keep running it on and running it on. If you spent a lot of time towards a good one-off game, amazing. Ghost of Tsushima. I'm still trying to finish that game right now. And, beautiful game. Why? Because they at times they put all their attention not only into the graphics, but it's in the side plots, into the details, the minute details, even that. Straight, listen, I get it. Straight, it's about a cat in the future with bugs, but the game is nice. There's a chance, small chance that it may win Game of the Year, like a very small chance. But the fact that it's even up there is that's something. Then the one that actually might win, Elden Ring, a great one-off game. Yeah, it did take things from Dark Souls, but kind of mix it in its own way. Because the more you give someone time on something, the more it's going to be beautiful. And that's the beautiful thing about one-off games. Because them things can be going on for 10 years in development. Comes out beautiful. Call of Duty Vanguard came out it took 2 years of development. Actually, no, 1 year development. And the proof showed. Did you see the Easter egg for the zombies? What was that? Where's my cutscenes? Besides the point, that's problems and the good thing about video games now. The good thing is that one-off games are great. The bad thing is, well, they're no competition. They're just getting bad, repeating the same thing over and over. So video games, altogether right now, 7 out of 10. There's games you can play. You really don't want to play that many games. It hurts a little bit to play games because I mean it's the same thing. It's just been spoon-fed the same thing over years and years, but that's all we got. So devs, please work on games. Work on beautiful, good games. I don't want to have any more trash games because I will make another video on you guys, best believe, swiftly. But that was the video today. I'm gonna try to get back to this format, the better format, because before it was trash. But I'll see you guys some other time. Deuces.